locker.
I had to
a
carry
locker
everything
in
in
the
my
band
backpack.
room.
No one used it. Like we all had the signed lockers, but no one used it.
What? Your school? Hold up. Your school, where there was like a death every day, had lockers?
We had lockers, but there was like they said this is your locker, but no one went to go use it.
Fuck, man. I didn't have lockers.
No, but that's the reason. The minute you would go to a locker, someone would try to jump you there.
Oh, it's still the fact that you had them, though, that upsets me a little bit. Your ghetto-ass prison school had it.
You know what?
And my ghetto-ass drug school didn't.
The one time I tried to use my locker, I almost got jumped. I was like, no, this ain't for me.
What are you hiding in there? Give me that.
I'm like, nah,
there's absolutely nothing in there.
I'm like, I don't even carry books in my backpack. Fuck this shit. Y'all ain't stealing shit from me.
Oh, I hated. Like, I didn't understand. Like, so we had like 3 different classes where the teacher wanted you to have like a 2-inch binder. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Backpack wasn't big enough for that.
Dude, I had such a strong back in high school.
No, so in my school,
bag.
when I was still in Cali, apparently it was really bad to go to your lockers. I did when I was in freshman, I didn't learn that until like a few months in that it's bad to go to your locker. And then some homies told me like, no, don't go to your locker, don't use it at all, just keep your shit with you. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I was trying to impress this one girl that was like I was trying to flirt with, and then she had a locker near me. So I tried to open the locker, and I was like, oh, I don't remember the numbers. So I was just like, oh, I don't remember the numbers. Let's just go. And then this one other person tried to fight me then and there, and
she was like, oh, he's actually retarded. He doesn't remember his numbers.
No. Thankfully, I didn't get jumped because my homies were like really close by, and they all closed in, and they were like, oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, back in the day with the essays,
and then,
you know what I mean?
And yeah, no, and this is like right around when we had the riots. It was right around that time, if you remember.
George Floyd?
If you remember, Doc, it was right around the riots.
No, I don't remember.
Do you remember the riots by any chance, Saga?
Which riots?
The riots that happened in Fremont High School.
No.
Yeah, it was a race riot between all the Hispanics and all the blacks.
Are you sure you didn't have like a really vivid dream?
I wasn't invited to that one.
You weren't invited. No, this was something that was like just happened.
Are you sure?
I lived in Lakewood at the time. That was like rated the boringest town in California.
They sent the whole SWAT team and everything.
I don't think that happened. No, this is one of those Mandalorian effect things, right? Like
no. You can Google it if you want.
Oh man, yeah, my school just had a very big drug problem.
Well, we lived in very different neighborhoods, right?
Yeah.
That's what
I got asked so often, and then the cops, because I got out late after my like Mesa, and the cops would always be like, "What are you doing here on the school this late?" And I was like, "I just got out of my like extra class." And he's like, "Lift your shirt up," and I'm like,
practice.
"I don't have anything."
He wants to see you do the truffle shuffle.
And then I start asking my friends, like, "Do I look like a fucking gangster?" And then they're like, "Kinda." And I'm like, "No, I don't. Look how I dress."
The funny thing is, like, me and you were like so different back then, and like the fact they would go to you.
Dude, so many people will ask me for drugs, and like the cops would just pull me, and like I was like, "What the fuck?" And my mom was getting like upset because she's like, "Why are they profiling you?" And I was like, "Oh, they're just doing their job." And I'm like, "I don't have anything, so I'm not gonna be in trouble."
And he started bringing oregano to class.
Yeah, well, it's because okay. I wore saggy jeans, but not super saggy, and then I wore a long sleeve button up.
Yeah. You fit the description.
Totally.
That's But
Did you
that's
only
only the
button the
white
top
people
button
though.
up?
Looney
The long
knows. Like
sleeve,
Looney
the-
would see me and go like,
Yeah,
"That's not a good
yeah.
dude."
The long
Looney,
sleeve button up is what did you in, dude.
No,
The long sleeve
Doc
button up.
was nothing compared to how I would dress or look.
No, yeah. This is, and it's just the way that like the cops and the white people would see it, because like
It's-
everyone else fucking knew.
The thing for Doc is that he was in a nicer neighborhood, so the minute he looked a little bit different, that's why they will profile him.
Yo, but there's
What are you
this
doing
dude over
here,
here scratching
son?
his neck, like with cuts all over his arm, like twitching, and they don't go up to him and ask him for drugs.
Okay, but was he
Clearly.
white or Hispanic?
He's Hispanic.
Oh shit. Okay.
That's the people that sold drugs at our school were the fucking like staff.
Oh, that's
The
awesome.
guy that like let you into school every day. What's his name? Fucking.
Yeah.
If he's still there or not.
You know, he was sleeping with a couple of students.
No,
Oh,
and then
sure.
there was another staff member that was like a creep, and it was like
Oh,
that guy. I
God.
can imagine being like,
Yeah.
messing
We
around with kids.
the coach for the girls football team is a dude, and we all called him Dobby because he looked like fucking Dobby, and he was like really weird around the girls. I was like, dude, this guy's fucking gonna molest them.
Oh god. I had a middle school, my PE teacher. I was very concerned my first year. His name was Mr. Butch. And I was like, what's gonna happen to me?
I had my PE teacher lied and told everyone that I shit my pants.
Did you shit your pants?
No, I was wearing some jeans and we did an exercise and we were playing like football and they ripped in the center. And I told him like, oh dude, my jeans ripped, and he's like, oh, go put on some shorts. We have extras in the back. So I left, went to go put on shorts, and came back, and everyone's like, where were you? And the teacher was like, oh, he just shit his pants. He had to go change. And I was like, what the fuck?
It's like when you were, out of work
Dick.
for a week, and I told everyone you had testicular torsion.
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you people? You dicks.
How's your testicles?
Yeah, everyone would look at me.
You
They'd look at me and they're like, how are you feeling? And they'd look down often. And I was like,
Why's everyone staring at my balls?
why's everyone looking at my dick? I was, ooh.
Those are good days. Good times.
Yeah, those were good times.
Oh, my neck.
Ted checking out all the dudes coming into the store.
He was always walking
You
around
and-
with his moose knuckle.
Yeah, you and Boots flirting at the tech bench.
No, I had to get him fired. What a
Well,
dumbass.
you didn't get him fired. He got himself fired.
Yeah. Fucking. Can I take this monitor? No. That's somebody's property with their stuff, and then he took it.
I'm taking it anyways.
He gave you
It's
fair
like, oh, are you
warning.
working on a
He-
computer?
oh.
I'm actually looking up leather BDSM shit.
He gave you
Oh.
fair
Yeah.
warning. He was gonna
Yeah.
take the monitor. Can I take the monitor?
I don't know if you ever looked up like the hanky code, because he always had that like brown hanky, which is concerning because that's like scat play, like playing with
Oh
poop.
God, what? Why do you know
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
No way, that's...
Yeah, look up the
Oh,
hanky code.
no.
It's crazy.
I can't even... Now my memory of him is like even more tarnished.
that? Ew.
After he got
Oh,
fired, he called me and like all complaining like, I didn't get my final check. And I was like, you're getting penalty pay. Just wait for it. Stop calling me.
And he's like, so you don't want to have weird behind the bathroom poo sex?
No. Yeah. Jesus.
Oh, fucking God.
That store had some had its own
problems.
issues.
Yeah.
My first week there, when people were like ripping laptops off the counter, I was like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, and I was like, this is normal.
I was like, where are we? I live
And
like
I
2
was like,
blocks
I
from here.
tried.
I've never experienced this.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, it's because there's Section 8 like 20 feet away from us, or
Yeah.
Section 9 or whatever.
Section 8.
And then there
Oh,
was
where
that
all
like
the kids-
shooting where the
all
guy
the
ran
kids-
into a pregnant lady, and I was like, oh, and I wanted to go check it out, so I walked in.
But do you remember like
What's
when all the
happening?
kids came into the store to have the fight outside, and then they ran into the store? It's like, who the fuck do you think called the cops? Oh Oh no, that's a bridge. Get over.
When
Welcome to New
fucking
Mexico.
Marina let in some dude that was like pretending to be all faint, and she was like, "Here's a soda, drink it, you'll feel better. I don't want you to collapse." And I was like, "The fuck? This isn't a B&B. Get the fuck out of here." And she's all like, "How can you be like that? You're not a human being. You don't care." And I was all like, "No, we're not. This isn't a charity. Get the fuck out of here. Look, he's got no shoes on." And then we looked outside, and the cops are passing by. They're looking for this guy.
Yeah.
You're
After
hovering
we
He ran out the
left,
back
like,
door.
that store got wild because like the guy fell asleep after doing drugs in his car and burned to death.
Oh
The
yeah,
store's caught on fire.
My associate
And then,
sold like 7 compressed airs to this one guy, and he OD'd in the parking lot. And I was like,
Jesus.
oh, he killed him.
Fuck.
He enabled it.
There was the guy like butt naked in the middle of Lakewood Boulevard, and people were complaining to Glenn like, "Aren't you gonna do something about it? What the fuck you want me to do?"
Then there's a
Call the
homeless
cop.
lady passed away at the bus station, just sitting there. So the ambulance had to
that
come.
happened.
Dude.
That happened to my aunt. She's not the one that passed away, but she was sitting at a bus stop, and then the other person, like, she'd been sitting there for like 30 minutes, and then like turns out the person she's sitting next to was dead.
Oh shit.
What the fuck? Dude, that store had fucking issues. There was a fire. Jesus Christ.
Every time the air conditioner turned on, it snowed.
That can't be good.
You
The
remember
roof
when
had, like that? It was like
asbestos?
peeling.
Yeah. We said it was asbestos. We're all gonna die.
It wasn't, but
It totally
now it's a
was.
rock gym.
There was a ghost in the receiving area.
I used to get alarm calls all the time. That was annoying. People leave the TV on and they're like, we're walking back to the back and they start hearing voices and the cops all pull out their guns.
Oh, dude. Oh man. Oh, we were leaving one day and I was at the front about to lock up, and I thought that the cashier had already gone home, so it was just me and the floor worker. And then I get a call and it's Troya, and she's like, "I'm in the bathroom, wait for me." And I was like, "Oh shit! I thought you left. I was
Troya,
about to
oh my
lock the
God.
store." And she's like,
I forgot about her.
she's like, "I'll be right there. I'm so sorry." So we waited like 3 minutes, and then she showed up, and I was like, "Dude, I thought you left 30 minutes ago." She's like, "No, I've been in the bathroom this whole time." I was like, "What?"
It's funny because I'm pretty sure we had a like somebody was having a conversation and they talked about like, oh, how often do you poop? And she's like, once every 2 weeks or something. It was like, what the
Yeah, she goes once a week. And then you and me, now I was like, I go like once a day. And what did you say? You're like twice a day?
Yeah.
And then we looked it up, and it's like if you go 3 times a day, there's something wrong and you should go to the doctor. No, if you go 4 times a day. And if you go once every 2 weeks, you're sickly and you have to go to the doctor.
Yeah.
And we're like, Troy,
Hope I didn't miss a turn.
you're one away.
How many miles do you got left?
219.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
He's not following
Yeah,
my
what?
truck anymore.
I missed a turn somewhere because we've just been talking.
Oh. How many do you have?
300?
What the fuck? Oh wait, didn't you crash and stop for a while?
But not that long. You said you have 19?
No, 219. I'm at 200
Oh.
right now.
I heard you say 219 or 19 and I was like, what the fuck did I do? Look at all
No,
these
no,
people.
right now I'm
Turning
at
left.
200.
Oh! Oh! Smashy smash.
I got 910 miles.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
Plus you picked up 400 to go pick up your stuff. You need to change your thing to closest destination.
Oh no, I looked for the highest money one. Because you guys seem like
I know, but you can sort
busy.
it by price. You can click on the
Yeah, you
area
can-
you're at, and it'll to everything near you, and you can choose the highest price.
Yeah, that's what we do because we don't want to drive far.
Yeah, because 400. I mean, if you're doing 400 miles plus your 900 miles, you're also only getting like 66. You got to 66% of whatever you're actually doing.
This job was supposed to
Price
be
per mile
this
range.
job was supposed to be 79,000 when we're done.
Yeah.
So I was like,
How much
need to
is?
pick
I don't
up
remember how
my-
much
Alright.
this was paying.
I
This one for me showed 69, but I've crashed into a few things, so.
Yeah,
I
got
have
like 3% trailer damage.
I have $730,000 now.
I hate you.
How much you got?
179.
How many workers?
You just gotta get more drivers. I have like 22.
I have two.
Well, I'm gonna buy. I'm doing these jobs so I can buy another truck and I can get another worker. And that's what I've just been doing. I've just been getting trucks and workers.
I just got paid by one of my workers, so that helped.
I forgot you're like broke.
Yeah, because he thought this game was one of those fun games where you
do.
can crash into everything.
I forgot to check it when we create the convoy the next time. We can see if we can turn damage off so we can cash back up. And then we can just crash into everything as we go.
Yeah, how's that guy doing with the
yeah.
Jeeps? He was hauling stuff.
Yeah. There's like a mod I think you can get.
Oh, look at that Jeep.
But yeah, his shit is funny.
Looney's back.
You
Looney, I missed you.
If you haven't looked it up on like Instagram or TikTok, there's a guy mostly on Instagram I see him. It's called Crazy Horseman. He plays this game. He's fun to watch.
I don't have Instagram.
What is it?
TikTok. I think he's probably on there. He's probably got clips.
I could probably watch on TikTok.
Crazy horse.
Yeah, he has an avatar and he's a horse.
His other name is Mr. Hands.
No,
What?
no. Wait, how does Rock know about it and not
They catch me rolling.
Yeah, he doesn't know. Looney, you told me, and then so did Bert.
Mr. Hams.
So he told me, and then I checked with you, Looney, and then you said it's true that you watched it, and I was like, that's fucked.
Oh, is that the guy that tried to sit on the glass jar or something?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope at all.
Mr. Hams.
You should look it up.
Just
Saga.
think about
I don't know.
like just think about what we were just talking about.
Hands?
Dead
Right
people?
before that.
Pooping?
They're not gonna get it, dog.
Honestly, I don't even remember what we were just talking about.
Starts with an H.
Sorry.
Preparation?
Heroin?
Preparation H.
It's a fucking word for a guy.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh.
Preparation.
Wait, Looney, seriously, what were we talking about though? Like,
It's a fucking a guy.
oh.
Oh. No, I'm
What were
alright.
we talking
He
about?
died.
Oh, was it
He dies.
was it involving a
Oh,
horse?
fuck. Yeah.
Oh. Disappointing.
Yeah. Looney said he
Yes,
actually
I
watched
died.
that snuff film.
Yeah,
I wouldn't doubt
Oh
it.
man.
That's right up Looney's alley.
He explained it to me in great detail, and I was like, oh, I didn't need to know this.
I guess I'm going to Salt Lake City.
you know what?
Utah.
That's where it was. It's in
Shit, look-
Washington where it's legal to fuck a horse.
Is it?
Where?
Yes, it is. It still is.
For some reason, you need to go to Washington.
Why?
I think it's a beautiful state. Might be nice to check it out.
You need to walk around with Narcan.
I have Narcan, remember?
You do?
Yeah, remember when I had all those pills?
Oh
with
yeah.
the surgery? They gave me Narcan because they're like,
That's true.
they didn't want me to overdose.
Here's like 8 different kinds of pain pills. And here's some Narcan just in case.
Yeah, no, they did. They're like, these are the strongest pain pills we have. You're gonna drink all 3. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, until you feel better. And here's some Narcan, just in case. And I was like, okay. And I told my mom, I was like, Mom, you gotta read these directions because, you know, I stopped breathing.
You're like, I just came in here for a toothache.
What a terrible time.
Yeah.
can't see nothing. This is reminding me of Drive Horizon. Remember when we were raining and we couldn't see anything out the window, and these guys are like, "Yo, just this is third person. You can see everything," and we were like, "We can't see anything out like 2 feet out of the car."
How do you get back inside the inside view again?
How do you what?
One.
How do you get back into the inside view?
Yeah, press one.
I thought it was number 2. I was like, it just keeps recentering my truck.
Number 2.
I gotta go number 2 today.
For real? Did you talk about?
Diarrhea.
No, I had that earlier today.
Dude, don't you hate when like you're wiping and it
I
just
did not
feels
see
like it
that
never
car.
ends? The worst.
I just knocked another person off a bridge, I'm pretty sure.
Shit. I'm over here like I've wiped 18 times and there's still a streak and I'm like, what the fuck?
Ew.
Am I
Yeah, you
dying?
never got those? Yeah, it's like there's a marker in your ass. That's how Chris Pratt said it.
Yeah. I liked when he was talking about the greatest comeback stories. He was like,
No,
Kim
you mean
Kardashian?
Kim Kardashian?
She had to come
I'm pretty sure
back.
she got some on her back.
Come on her back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
They could not keep a straight face.
Or like when your finger rips through the toilet paper and like runs through Mud
Oh,
City.
come on. Come on.
Now you gotta.
Why don't you go back to talking about mayonnaise? Same
You-
thing.
See, I knew you'd come around.
Well, given the choice
Fucking
of the
dude, mayonnaise.
topic,
Sometimes I just get a spoonful and I'm just sitting here eating
Ugh.
mayo. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
This ice cream is disgusting.
This ice cream tastes delicious. So you don't like coleslaw?
No.
I like coleslaw.
I hate coleslaw.
You know what I put in my tuna? Relish.
Ew.
When I go to KFC, I ask for the medium-sized tub of coleslaw.
You know what I put on my potato? I put tuna and then I put mayo, and that's it. No spices. It's the hot potato with tuna and mayo. That's what British people eat.
Have you been to Dave's Hot Chicken?
Yes, love it.
No.
They have the
What is
thing
it?
you can order. It's called like it's just another like spicy chicken place. But they have these
Oh,
things
okay.
where you can get like a platter. So it's like 8 sandwiches and it's called like a roulette thing. So like one of them's like their
Hot.
yeah, they're like it's hottest pepper, whatever they're called.
You will never know what the hottest pepper is until you eat a Trinidad scorpion pepper.
Have you
I
had
thought it
one?
was ghost pepper.
Yes. No. The Trinidad scorpion pepper beats that.
Are you sure on the Skullsville scale?
Yes. Look it up.
Looney,
Is it
Look
like
it up.
can you please
400
fact check
million?
Alright, let's
Hottest
check.
pepper. Hottest pepper.
hottest
Hottest pepper scale.
Scoville scale.
Skullsville scale?
Okay, Scoville scale.
The Trinidad scorpion pepper.
Well, I don't like hot things anyway, so if someone came in here and like, I got the
Carolina
hottest pepper in the world, you want to try it? I'd be like, no.
It's a banana pepper.
So there's this
Why?
place called Dan's
Ah.
Jerky.
It is pretty up there.
You don't know which is better, the
Hot
ghost or the one he said, the Trinidad scorpion pepper.
They're
Which one's hotter?
they're pretty close.
So,
Trinidad Scorpion says 800,000.
but wait,
Ghost Pepper says 800,000 as well.
but wait, did you
Is
look
it
it up?
800,000 or 800 million?
Did you look
What's
it up?
what's the Carolina Reaper?
There's a difference though in the Trinidad scorpion pepper. So if you get it when it's fresh, where it's
Oh,
dry,
here we
it's
go.
a lot
If
hotter.
the
Ah,
skin is
you
in the
cook
cook,
it.
not in the
Get
air.
rid
you
of all
can
the
get-
spice.
You have to wait till the afternoon to eat it, and then it's gonna be at its hottest peak.
You can eat the
Mm.
Trinidad.
No, no,
you can eat the
and
Trinidad
it's-
as a
it's
dried,
interesting 'cause,
or
like-
you can eat it as a freshly picked one. The freshly picked one's gonna be hotter.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah,
up the
because it's got all the
Skullsville
oils
scale.
and stuff. But
And it's the same.
like when I started growing jalapenos in the backyard, like you always when you get places they're always like cooked. Like I had one raw, and I was like, "Oh, that's so much hotter."
Oh yeah. That's why the little like chili plants at home are always hotter than any place you go to.
Yeah.
Here's the scale.
Where's the
Oh,
Carolina
like
Reaper?
Kids.
Oh,
It's right at the top. Carolina Reaper's right at the top. Right
Oh, it's
under-
number one.
Yeah, the ghost pepper and Trinidad scorpion are pretty much neck and neck.
Wow. There you go, Shadow. You're not as much of a man as you thought you were.
I'm gonna buy you a Carolina Reaper.
Dog, do it. And film it, please.
Okay.
I was being Philip Seymour Hoffman.
I thought you were being Chris Griffin.
I'm gonna hurt her. I'm gonna make her feel pain. She's gonna know. Philip Seymour Hoffman. Excellent. Yay. Look at all that money.
Yeah, when we get there, I'm gonna buy like.
Yeah, load up.
More drivers.
Yeah.
I want to be filthy rich in this game. Every time we'll have a new vehicle, and I'll just crash it and then sell it.
Get a new one. Let me see. What's the Scoville?
Yeah, go
Pepper
ahead.
X. What's Pepper X?
I don't even know what that one is. I never heard of that
It's
one.
a genetically engineered pepper.
Oh no! So Shadow was right. The Trinidad Scorpion is stronger than the Ghost Pepper.
A little bit, but like the
No. So if you look, they gives you the number and then how hot it can be.
Yeah, but that's right. But
So
they're
the
pretty
ghost
much
pepper
on the
only-
same, though. It's not that big.
No, dude, that's a 400. That's a 400 grand difference.
Okay, are you really gonna be able to tell that much when you're?
Wait till you bite into
What
it.
the hell
No,
is
but-
that scale made out
but
of?
he-
Like,
At
He's
that
right.
point, can you really tell?
No, but he is right though. It is hotter than the ghost pepper.
what about the Carolina Reaper?
On this,
Okay, but
the Carolina Reaper is
up there,
fucking
right next to
way.
Pepper X.
Like the hottest it can be is 2,200,000.
So in Clarkson's farm, there's an episode because he grows the Carolina Reapers and they were like turning it into like a chili paste, and he went to this place to do it and just cutting them up. Everybody was like choking, just cutting them up. Oops.
Yeah. That one and the Komodo dragon, those two share the same spot. Carolina Reaper's just US, and I think the Komodo dragon's like the United Kingdom variant. But the Trinidad Scorpion is 800 grand to 1,463,000. The Ghost Pepper is 800,000 to
Is that a Prius?
1,041,000. So yeah, definitely.
Excuse me. Don't stop. Keep going. This car's coming along for
Don't
the
stop,
ride.
beat. Can't stop. Won't stop.
Get out of my way.
I already turned in the mission.
I know. I'm almost there. I was just crashing into people.
Oh, because you're so filthy rich. Fuck you.
Filthy rich. You know what I did recently? I repaired the suspension. for
Louis, are
the
you watching my stream?
30,000.
Do you like my truck?
No, if I'm on the Discord chat, I can't watch.
Oh, never mind.
Vroom. Zoom. How? Straight to the moon.
Racist.
No.
Archie Bunkle.
Oh, there's a new garage I can get up here. Should just buy it.
Did you guys know that spaceships are meant to fly?
You know how much
Spaceships are
like,
meant to
all
fly.
the shit that Katy Perry's getting right now for trying to say that she's an astronaut.
She's an astronaut. I watched
I
another
believe
video
her,
and she's
dude.
like,
Oh my god,
There's
did
a-
y'all see how fucking happy she was to kiss the ground, though?
yeah. I
Oh
watched
my
a video
God.
of it.
5 minutes.
There's like a TikTok lady and she's like, I've been sitting on the toilet longer than Katy Perry was in space.
I
Yeah.
normally sit on the toilet longer than Katy Perry.
That's
Saying
me.
that shit was all rigged because
That's
how
me.
they opened the door from the inside, and then Jeff Bezos went up and pretended like he opened
Yeah.
the fucking door.
Oh yeah, he like slapped it with
Yeah.
his dick, and then apparently they were supposed to come out in a sequential order because of the way it's designed on the inside. But his girlfriend came out first and hugged him, and they're like, oh look, Saga finally made it. Been here all day waiting for you.
We in Farmington?
Hell yeah.
Okay, well, we're going this way because this guy's woo!
Ooh-wee. This son bitch.
Yeehaw! Let's see how much money I make. We hit a few things on the way.
Well,
Uh-oh. She's back.
how much money did you make?
Not enough to afford you.
If you don't know,
Excellent.
if you don't know a
Excellent.
name, then you can't afford it.
I made 65,000. And I'm level
I
38
made the
now.
69,000. All I have to do is take a close-up picture of my butthole,
Make millions.
and I made 59,000.
He's on his way to Albuquerque, New Mexico. I'm gonna go meet him there. And then take jobs around there until he's done. And then I can finally go to sleep.
You guys are just me
Navigation.
fucking cringe right now. Like, I just need to get some kombucha. Go down to the 710.
Oh, we're already in New Mexico. But he's way the fuck up there.
Where are you
I need
talking
to.
to?
Jesus
go-
Christ, how many
my
more
my
miles you
back
got?
685 if you're talking to me.
Shit, you were at like 800, I thought, like an hour ago. Did you go the
and
wrong
now,
way?
And now I'm down to 600.
Remember, his car isn't as fast as yours, dude.
Wait,
Like, what's your top speed right now, Shadow?
wait, your cars can go faster than my truck?
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, his is like souped out.
Oh.
Fuck.
maxed out, man.
I haven't played this shit in a long time. I don't even remember what all I've done in my truck. I
Dude,
gotta pull-
he's going like 100 most of the time.
Well, I'm towing this big ass trailer behind me that looks like a septic tank. So right now my speed's about 20.
Oh, you're gonna take forever,
21?
man. You are not equipped for heavy hauling.
I'm going pretty fast.
Oh. What's your top speed?
30.
That's not fast. That's not fast at all. 80's fast. Well, my back hurts a lot.
Yeah, that's
and I
fine.
gotta lay down. So I'm gonna have to see you guys.
Ogden.
Wait,
No, we're losing the VTuber.
what happens if you log off?
Yeah, sorry.
Does it kick me?
What's what? Oh, so if we exit, which is fine, we can exit. It'll just save your progress. When you start, you should be at the same point.
Oh, okay. So you gotta get off. You can get off.
All right. Yeah. So let's exit because I gotta get up early.
I'll see you later, big boys.
I hate you.
Jesus.